In today's video, which is part of the 365 Days of KW Command video series, we are going to look at these new designs. Down at the bottom, we have a new section, Pivot, Shift Ahead, and we are going to look at we're going to create a design that is perfect for the moment. Let me explain. First, to get to designs, in case you don't know, you are going to go, I'm going to start from my home screen. So you log in here. Then you go down to this little sketch pad and you click Designs. Next, at the bottom right, you're going to see a blue plus sign. Click the plus sign and choose Social. We're going to create a social design. Many of these can also be used for print and vice versa. All right, so then you scroll down. We're going to go to Pivot, Shift Ahead. I like this one. I'm going to click here. Now, for those of you that are watching this during the time that we are experiencing this quarantine and coronavirus experience is what I call it, then it's really important that we are showing locals that there's real estate still happening and they're going to be curious. Now, KW gave us several of these different designs, and you could actually change them every single day and create a post on social media. Your group, your sphere of influence, everybody's going to see that you're still in real estate. This is a big deal. All right, so up here we have how's the market, local activities in the last 24 hours. Okay, now I want this to say Vegas, so I am going to do something. I'm going to go here and type in Las Vegas. So we have how's the Las Vegas market. And then I'm going to change the font size down a little bit. All right, there we go. And I'm going to drag that right between the two lines. Perfect. I really like to make my marketing personal and local, and I want them to realize this is for them. All right, now this picture here is not good because we don't have houses like that in Vegas. So it's important to make appropriate changes. So I'm going to click on that image, and then I'm going to go to Company, KW Stock Images, and I'm going to grab a different image. Now, if you wanted to, you could also upload an image, okay? So it doesn't have to be one of theirs. It can be something else. Keeping in mind, like right now, we're social distancing, so putting a big family outdoors isn't going to make sense. So we're going to want to make sure this is an indoor pic or just a family in the yard. All right, so I'm going to click the image. And then I'm going to hover over the image I want to use, and I'm going to click on the little wheel with the arrows to replace image. All right, I'm going to go with that one. Okay, now, next underneath here, we have, see here where it says local activity in the last 24 hours. You don't have to make that 24 hours. You could do this once a week and put in the last 7 days. You could do this once a month and put 30 days. My point was just how much of an impact you could make if you were doing it more often, okay? So I'm going to do mine for 24 hours right now. So local activities in the last 24 hours. Now we're going to change this to say how many listings. Now, in my case, I'm using my MLS. So I'm logging into my MLS and I'm getting the real data. I feel good about that. However you can get the data for the day, that's completely up to you. So right here, I have a little Market Watch segment, and I've got new listings, 261. Now you see how this is selected for 24 hours on mine, and then I can choose just residential or all. So, high-rise, multiple dwelling builders. I'm just going to do all because it's technically all new listings. So I'm going to do 261. So I'm going to take that 150, and I'm going to change that to 261. And now I have contracts. So we have under contracts, sold, expired, leased, withdrawn. So it looks like we have 106 and 41. So 147 under contract. Yeah, 147. And then how many closings did we have in the last 24 hours? $99. I like it. Okay, and then here we've got updated, and you can put in today's, whatever the date is, and in my case, it's April 8th, 2020. Information taken from, and I'm going to say Las Vegas Realtors MLS. LVR. I was looking for a way to say that isn't too lengthy. LVR. Okay, now down here, I'm going to take away that DBA and I'm going to put in my own logo. And you just can drag this around so that it fits. Then if you really wanted to, going back into my library here, I'm on images and then my library instead of company. I've got a picture of myself with no background on it that I can actually click and add. And if you need the instructions, just comment in the video below and I'll give you my video on how to remove the background. I've got several options for you. So I just want to include my branding maybe on there somewhere. So I'll just put that on that image anywhere that you feel like it works. Could also put it down here. Oh, I like that. I like that better. Okay. And if you wanted to add any of your own info, you can click text and add a title. And you could put Lori Ballen team. Now that's huge. I'm going to shrink that down. Take the font. And then I can put that by dragging it maybe just underneath my own name. You know, something like that. I'm curious, though, how that's going to show up on Facebook if that cuts off that bottom at all. As a matter of fact, just based on my own experience, I think it might. So I'm going to move these all up, give us a little bit more room there. We'll find out in a second. This looks a little bit more square. Okay, next we're going to go up here to download. And I'll just download that as a JPEG, and then we'll go take a look real quick at what it looks like on social media. Now, if you wanted to, you could go over to campaigns. Hold on a second. Let me save this. Market update April 8th. And for keywords, I want to make sure I have Las Vegas real estate in my image title. Okay. Now what we could do is we can go, let's go ahead and exit back out of there. Whoops. Hang on one sec. Let me get back to, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and exit out of here. And then we will exit out of designs. We will go into campaigns. And then we'll go to social posts. Now you can schedule this, or obviously this is very time sensitive, so we'll make it active today. So I'm going to go ahead and create a post by going to create a new campaign, social post, and then we're going to browse the design library. We're going to choose our picture. I'm going to find out real quick what that looks like. This would actually be a great post for Instagram, I think. Okay, so it looks good, square. And if we tried to make it wide, then we would have to crop it. You see the difference? So let's just try it, leave it square. Crop image. And then in my text, I'm going to put real estate in Las Vegas is still selling. Call or text 604-7739. Virtual tours and meetings available. And then I think I'm going to also link them to my some sort of either a market report or something they can browse, right? So maybe we send them to our website here. I'm going to go to my KW website, BallenGroupHomes.com, and then I will click on Las Vegas, and I'm going to clear my filters. I'll leave it on houses. All right, there they go. They can just look at, what's happening right now. And I'll sort these by days on market, low to high, so that it's newest listings first. Okay, then I'll take that long URL up there that's up top. I'm going to go to bit.ly, which you see me do in a lot of my videos. I like to shorten and make it a simple URL. Whoops, let me go to create, paste it there, create. bit.ly is free. They have paid versions as well. And this is just going to be Las Vegas, houses, newest first. Now I can save that bit.ly to use it over and over again. I'm going to copy that, go back over to our social posts, and I'm going to paste it in shop. See the newest listings. Okay, so then we've got our video, we've got our description, and we've already got our logo in it, so we don't need to mess with any of that. We're going to publish this immediately, and I'm going to publish this on Lori Ballen Team Facebook and Lori Ballen Team Twitter, and publish post. Now, this is a perfect goal for you right now to do either daily, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever calls to you, and there's multiple ways to change those designs to make them look different. I'm Lori Ballen in Las Vegas with 365 days of KW Command.